Hey everybody, how's it going? So, it's a couple days later here. We're February 3rd, and this is my third set of steel cooking up. Been kind of just grinding away, just trying to get it done. I don't want to keep showing the same things over and over again. So we're over here, and I got 16 more steel ingots, of course. And, you know, in the last video, I thought I was a genius, and I was basically hammering these things, hammering them out into plates by hand, and punching holes in them. And I was like, oh, this is so fast. Big shout out to Montana Fisher and Gooflaugh for letting me know that you can actually hammer these into plates, and then make them into, you know, the steel chainmail. That sounds a lot more fun, a lot less manual hammering, and I kind of I kind of felt like an idiot. You know, my tiny pea brain could not figure that out, and I have no idea how to use tongs anymore. So I'm gonna work on that a little bit. I've been kind of just doing a few things around here, nothing much. Been working on the penthouse a little bit. I'm not gonna show you guys that yet, but we will hop up there. I've been going to town with the chisel, and it has pretty much consumed my life. Pretty much consumed my life. It takes an incredible amount of time, and I'm not even doing anything crazy, but I've got a cool little, you know, I've been learning the chisel and kind of playing around with it and having some fun. So the penthouse is starting to take shape. It's still a ways off, but I think it's going to be pretty neat when it's done. We'll have a, you know, just a nice little cozy spot up there at the top of the mountain to kind of hang out and have all our cool shit up there. So I'm going to get working on these, and we're going to make them into plates, and then we're going to turn them into chainmail. So I have 8 chainmail. I think I needed 22 total to make the full steel chainmail armor. But yeah, we're just gonna get on that. Ooh, those are getting toasty. Go ahead and turn these bad boys on. Take those out, and we'll say make it a plates. I have no idea why the one brown coal I put in there is lighting it for so long. Okay, there we go. Usually doesn't work that way. Okay, we got 2 more. You know what? I'm just gonna set those down real quick. We're gonna pick this up. So while this is still hot, can I just make it into... Of course I can. So just go ahead and punch out the centerpieces here. Nice and easy. And boom, we has a chainmail. So hopefully these are still nice and hot. Oh yeah, still above 1,000 degrees. Okay. So yeah, chainmail, super easy to make. If you're not an idiot. It's very easy. I had to laugh though, like it's so freaking obvious. But thank you to the viewers. You're always dropping that knowledge on me, and I appreciate it. Alright. So I'm gonna keep on this. I'm gonna go ahead and turn all these into chainmails. Like I said, I've got round number 3 cooking away in the old whatever it's called over there. Oh, I can't think today. Sorry. But get on it, and we're gonna have more steel chainmails. All right, that didn't take long at all. So we're gonna make our last plate here. Wind speed slowed down just a little bit, but still plenty fast, you know? We're not in a hurry. So yeah, still snow everywhere, still cold. But halfway through February, almost to March. Not too shabby. Come on, buddy. Bing bong. Okay, just grab that, put it back down. Chainmail. Oh, I just... What? Please. Plus, I've got to fix this. I can fix it. Okay. Me being all in a rush and screwing up. I'm just glad I could fix it. So if I would have had to throw out 2 steel ingots, I would have been mad. Alright. Stop talking. Focus. Bam. There we go. 8 more steel chains. Which brings us up to... Oh, of course you're not going to stack. But we got 16 total. So doing pretty good. Still got 18 irons. I should probably roast up some more irons. Get those going. Yeah, what the hell. It's 3 a.m. Got nothing better to do. Let's, yeah. Just get 4 and 4 going. Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna need some more colio. Let's grab 4 stacks. 4 stacks of the iron. Alright. Brothers, you're not coming in. It's my house. Alright, let's get our hats. Alright, got the bloomeries blooming. Okay. We'll clear out my inventory. So before we head up to the old penthouse, I want to show you guys something. Let me just take care of these little goofballs. You know, I killed a random one of these. Yep. Gave me a temporal gear. Yeah, kill the hard ones, you don't get nothing. Kill these dumb little surface drifters and you get temporal gears. I don't make the rules. Alright. Alright. So, 8%. I just started this up, so. So it's funny, last time I got it, I had to replace like 2 of these blocks, and then also one of the grate blocks down here. So that was kind of cool. It's pretty easy. Alright, this is what I want to show you guys. All my little piglets grew up. Look how freaking, it's like a carpet of pigs, man. Freaking carpet of pigs. We do have some Generation 3s in here, and I will get rid of all the Generation 2s, but I'm not going to do that now. But the like Generation 3 boars that are in there, I'm pretty sure I can use that cleaver to insta-kill them. So yeah, I just wandered in there the other day, and I was like, holy crap, that's a lot of freaking pigs in there. Alright, anyways. So we're getting the temporal gear stash. It's going back up. Pick up some more feud. And stash the flax. Okay. I don't remember if there's anything else I needed to take up to the penthouse. Yeah, there probably is, but you know what? I can't be bothered. Alright. So we're going up. We're up here at the penthouse. Check it out. So I've been, this took me an incredibly long time to do. I've just been kind of plugging away at it here and there, in between, you know, checking on the steel and doing all that stuff. So this is what I came up with. So I've kind of chiseled out just a little kind of mini arch, added some wood accents, added some other little accents here, but we're using redwood, walnut. We have the shale ashlar, and then I've been putting a little bit of the chalk cobble into there up top. I've been using redwood for the beams, redwood for the backdrop, and then walnut for the little shelf there. So I think it's going to be kind of cool. We can actually, you know, set stuff down here, and we can hang stuff on the wall behind it. I'm going to put maybe some scroll racks, or you know, some bookcases here and there, and you know, what have we got? Like a chiseled out a little lip on there. You know, nothing too crazy. I've seen a lot of the stuff that people do, and it's just bonkers. But you know, doing some little stuff like this kind of makes me feel good. I did kind of put a border. I just went with the walnut quarter logs around there, and I'm gonna put something here in the corner. But you know, it's coming together. So I've still got these 3 kind of bays to do. I got a couple things to finish up here with the little details and stuff. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. I went ahead and cleared out the columns. I'm still going to put columns there, but I just don't know what I'm going to do with those yet. But yeah, so it's a beautiful day. Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of check in on that. For those that don't chisel, it's a wild ride for sure. So I kind of have some random stuff here. Okay, I think that's all I need for right now. Is there anything in here? Still have my wallpaper, my purple and gold wallpaper. I haven't really figured out a spot to use that, but I think I'm going to use it on this wall here, so I can kind of hide the granite cobblestone. And I'll probably, you know, put something around there. But you know, enough talking. I still gotta finish off the walnut quarter logs, and I'm gonna do something with the ceiling. Oh yeah, I did chisel out this little guy for our little chandelier. So I think that looks pretty sweet. Alright. But anyways, let's go ahead and finish this up. The hardest thing is making all these match. I have screwed up a few of them, and then had to like try to rebuild it. It's a challenge for sure. And on some of the higher stuff, you do need to kind of put something to stand on. So if you do chisel, you can just hit the old F button, and I'm going to have to put in some of this chalk cobble. So if we do that, boop, let's go ahead and add one of those to there, and now you can add a different material. It's really freaking cool. This is how I added the little wood accents and everything to it. Yeah, just like that. Does that match? I think so. Alright. Get my little step stool out. No. Alright, like I said, nothing super crazy, but we're having fun. So we go ahead and so that should be that one, that one, that one, and that one. Do that, change the side. Nope. Pretend like that didn't happen. So see, it's kind of a slow process, but you know, it's really not that bad. Alright, so just for fun, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna bang out one of these bays, and I'll kind of just show you how I did it. So I'll get the chisel. We're gonna have to start out with this guy here. Just bring it up to there. So I always got to step back and make sure everything matches. And to keep it symmetrical, I just kind of do one side at a time, just so I don't get ahead of myself. So I'll get rid of two of those, and then we're gonna go okay. So we can get rid of those. And the final part, oh, not the final part, but so we go two over on that. So this is the fifth one I've done, so I've gotten a little faster at kind of remembering what the heck I'm doing and how I'm doing it. But like I said, chiseling is dangerous because I want to go all like I had to try to restrain myself to keep it kind of simple because I knew I would have to repeat it and everything, so that's kind of the hard part. And then just to get a little bit fancy, we go ahead and just take off the corner right here, smooth it out just a little bit more. Shabam. I'm going to take out these back sections. Okay. All right, we're making progress. So these are a little skinnier. These are only 3 wide here, but the ones over here are 4 wide. So, all right. So let's add our. I'm gonna need more. So I was playing around with it. You can use slabs to add to, but I started with full blocks over here and using the full blocks, and it seems like the slabs give you a little different texture. So I don't know if that has to do with orientation or what it is, but we are going to need more. And like I said, I do have to use slabs here, or full blocks. All right, let's go ahead and grab this guy. You do have to stop at every one, every block, and then add it back in. So, like I said, it does eat up some time, some extra materials, but hit pop and pop. Cool. So we got these little posts in. All right, looking good, looking good. Now we just got to do the little top section. And I do have those flush, yeah? Oh, okay. I screwed this one up. I flushed that one right there. I'll have to fix that. All right, fix that one. Okay. Then next up, we got to make the shelf. So, also, you know what? Let me see if I can do this with slabs. Okay, they're not facing the right way, but that's why we got this little bad flip. Okay. So I did try to use slabs for this, but I wanted the planks to be running sideways. So I did completely forget that. So that's why I had to use full blocks, because I couldn't get the slabs to go, run the boards long ways. But whatever. All right, so we're gonna get the big boy out. All right, now for the finishing touch. Just a little router there. Just make a little fancy edge for it. I did think about putting some sort of stone edge on there to make it a little more, just give it a little more depth or whatever. And I may do that, but I just haven't yet. So I'm not sure what I would use, but I'm liking the scheme and everything. But that's basically it. It's like I said, it's quite the process. It takes a long time. I did look at the QP Chisel mod or whatever. It seemed a little too complicated for my my small, tiny, smooth brain. And I just didn't think I needed to get that fancy. So I elected not to do it. All right. Okay. And you just sit back and admire it. So pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, but that's basically what I've been working on here. Like I said, we'll get the columns in, and then we'll start decorating. I gotta get the rest of this finished. Like I said, I'm gonna just make a little detail on the ceiling or something, just to make that a little more interesting. But yeah, so that's basically what I've been working on the last couple of days. We've been grinding pretty hard, but it's coming together. It's coming together. So these aren't going to stay here. I'm going to go ahead and just move these over. There's actually plenty of light up here, but I just think the torches. There's just something about torches, you know. They just add that little bit of something. So we're gonna go put those there. Go ahead and match those up. There we go. All right, we're looking good. So I will continue on with this, get those done, and yeah, we be cruising. But yeah, just doing that basically took the whole day. I think it was like 6 a.m. when we came up here. Yeah, now it's nighttime again. Notice we had some super high winds, so I took a little break from chiseling to bust out these iron blooms real quick. Might as well take advantage of the wind speed. Yeah, it's never ending. Work. It's gotta work. But yeah, with the hurricane / violent storm wind speeds, should bust us through these pretty darn quick here. I actually do really like the mechanical power and doing all this stuff, so you know what? It's not too bad. Kind of get in the zone and just go for it. Get them cooking. Get them on the thing. I think last time I was doing this, I said I needed to build like 2 more forges, but I didn't. I completely forgot, and I started. So you know, it's too late. Too late now. But I'm gonna work through this, and we're gonna pop back up to the penthouse. I got a little finishing touch I want to do for those little walls I was working on. So we'll check that out here in a second when I get all these wrapped up. Yeah, buddy. Just doing work. Well, that didn't last very long. Had awesome winds, and now they're non-existent. Yeah, just wind's not a thing anymore. So my operation has ground to a halt. We're at a standstill here. Oh well. Just figure out something else to do. Just waste a couple charcoals. Yeah, it's no worries. So I was just filling up another charcoal pit. What are you doing in there, buddy? It's not a very good place to spawn. He did. Anybody for some barbecue drifter? Anyways, let me finish up the charcoal pit here. Oh, always something, right? Always something. So much wood. So much firewood. It's crazy. Alright. That's the last iron bloom going on the anvil. That'll bring us up to 42. 42 iron ingots. Stacked up. Stacked up on the old iron. Kind of low on meteoric. I got 8 more, but not worried about that. 42. We're good there. Stocked up for a while. Like I said, down to under a stack of charcoal. So glad we got the pit going. And we're gonna cruise back up to the old penthouse. I got a little finishing touch I'm gonna put on. All right, that was a long ride. Okay, go away. So I did decide I did want to do something with that little lip there I made on the shelf. Oh no, Chisel's almost dead. So I'm gonna play around. Just want a little contrast with it. I think it'll look good. Let's see what we can do here. I'm just gonna try out the slab because that should give us something a little bit different. Yeah, not bad. Like I said, it's just gonna highlight it a little bit. Don't know how many I'm going to need, but we'll start out with 10. And I'm just going to make my way around the whole thing. So I did get all those finished up. All right. There we go. Penthouse coming together. I'm digging it. I hope you guys like it too, but I'm super digging it. Still a lot of more work to do. A ton more work to do, but it is coming together. Yeah, one more thing I forgot. I'm gonna need a new axe pretty soon. Alright, so we got that. That whole thing's complete. Got to figure out what the columns are doing. Got to figure out these little walls here. And a few other things, but we are looking good. I am going to put some torches up here to match the rest of them over here. I just forgot to bring them up with me. So buddy, hey, you want to check out my penthouse? Too bad. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this little penthouse as much as I do, because I'm digging it. You know, I know it's been a long time coming. You know, still got a lot more work to do, but we're getting there. We'll be to the decorating phase, you know, before you know it. But it's been a good winter project. You know, kind of killing time while we do the steel stuff and everything. And yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's coming together. Coming together like butt cheeks. We like it. So, all right. Well, thanks for joining, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. But yeah, enjoy your day.